right, have you guys received some weird ass excuses for like people getting out of certain things where it's like, what the fuck?
What do you mean?
Like people that flake on you and then they give you like a stupid excuse?
I mean, sure, that could be part of it.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I'm that bitch. Bart knows.
What kind of excuses have you given? Like some
Well, it's like
wild
real
ones.
stuff though. It's like some shit just piles up.
Like what's like a crazy thing that's
fuck
happened?
now, I don't know anymore. My seaweed.
Goldfish jumped out of your aquarium. You have to chase it all over your apartment.
I have
Wait,
to
what?
chase my goldfish.
Jumped out of her aquarium.
No, my mom. You know what? Cramps? No, that's a legit one though.
Yeah,
That's a legit one.
That's like, it happens.
I guess I'm not really. I just have a lot of. Sometimes I just find myself needing to bail, but not for like outlandish.
I don't
reasons.
really hear that many, or at least the people around me don't really give me like crazy
Yeah,
bullshit.
because you have a gym, you have employees. Have you ever heard of like a crazy reason?
No. I think all those guys are gone.
Or like, so you have heard crazy reason.
I don't really deal with that, but I've heard like not an excuse, but how people's brains work.
I heard one crazy one. It was like, my friend had this employee that was like, sorry, I can't come to work. And they're like, why? Because EDC, duh.
No way.
Like he had to prep because he was gonna fucking roll. And it was like, that was gonna be a legitimate excuse. And they're just, what are you talking about? Your schedule didn't come in. And they're like, but come on, it's EDC.
Duh, dude.
Well, so are we talking about actual like real excuses, or you think it's made up?
Or either one. Either one.
Whatever you want to do.
Whatever you want.
Because I've done that where like I wanted to like last minute go see Beyonce at Coachella, and I had to bail on something because I'm like, it's fucking Beyonce. I gotta go.
Yeah, but did you use that as an excuse?
No, that was real. I just said I gotta go. It's Beyonce.
Yeah, same shit, right?
But you know what I hear sometimes that I feel like is not true? You know when people like don't answer for like a whole day and they literally said like they lost their phone? And then suddenly they have it back and I'm like,
Losing it
You
is
did not lose
weird,
your
but
phone.
I really don't look at my phone for like an entire day. Because I'm like, I just didn't look at my phone.
well, I mean, I don't know what that's like. I'm just like always on my phone, so I have no excuse. So when
I have done the lie where like I'm like, oh my bad, I'm just now seeing this text and I just like
right.
saw it and forgot to
fell
reply.
asleep.
Yeah.
That's actually my life. I don't have notifications on, any of that. Because I'm so fucking ADD that if I do, I will constantly be responding to other people and not working on my things.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I have to section when I read things, because if I don't finish things first, and if it's the first thing I do, that's all I'll do for like 4 hours. Is just start chatting.
For sure. Yeah, because you'll answer one text and then suddenly you're on this bitch for like 4 hours and it's 1 a.m.
That shit fucks me up.
That's why, I mean, yeah, I try not to anymore. So that's why I'm like, I'm not even fucking touching you.
Damn.
Jeez.
Really? I'll be on my shit.
What
bro.
happened? What the excuses?
Maybe you're good at swapping back and forth and you still get your shit done.
Nah, I be bullshitting.
Ha!
I need to definitely go on silent for like a few hours and just
Yeah. All right, well, this one is quite interesting. So this person, they tweeted out, I just received this roller coaster of an email from one of my professors. And it's titled, Exam Postponed.
Oh,
And it says,
that sounds fun.
hello all. Unfortunately, I have to reschedule the exam and I will have to cancel class on Thursday. Against my best wishes, I have been shot and I'm being treated in the ER. I also have COVID and the divorce is getting messy. Office hours are still 11 to 12 on Monday through Wednesday.
What the fuck?
With your TA, if I am alive, the exam will be moved to Monday of next week. Keep reviewing the text and remember to look over your IDs.
If this is real, that's fucked up. If it's bullshit, it's like you went way too far.
It's getting messy. That's the cherry on top. The divorce is getting messy.
Wow.
And I also and I also have COVID.
You just needed so many more backup excuses just in case.
Or it's
I
real.
have COVID and the divorce is getting messy.
Poor guy.
So this
One of those would have sufficed.
Yeah, right?
This is like 2 truths and a lie.
for real. So it seems to be true.
I bet you he couldn't wait to tell all the details too. It's one of those things where it's like, man, this my life fucking sucks right now, but I can't wait to tell you what kind of a fucking shitty like thing I'm dealing with one after the other.
It's like so shitty that you actually have bragging rights about how shitty it is.
It's like, let me tell you, you think you had a fucked up day. I got
Right.
shot, motherfucker, and I got diagnosed with COVID, and I'm going through a shitty divorce, and what's the other thing?
That's it. That's it.
Shot, COVID, divorce.
I farted.
Shit myself too.
Office hours, I'm still gonna keep it.
I know, right?
No, that's why I respect this guy. I'm rooting for him because he's still like making sure. Like,
He's on the stretcher from being shot. Oh, I got my students need to know. They have a midterm.
It'd be really funny if he was in the back of the ambulance, like doing it via voice text. Hello, all. You know,
That's
and
true.
the phone is typing it. But
Yeah, so then this tweet went viral and people are like, did he get shot because of the divorce? Like, are they cool? Like, what is happening?
Drive-by shooting.
right, the divorce is getting messy because she shot him.
Yeah.
But we don't know. We don't know those details, but we do have a follow-up. So then this person tweeted out, updates, he really doesn't miss. And then it says, class update. Hello all. It seems that my last email went viral on the internet. I appreciate all the replies letting me know. Fortunately, the injury wasn't serious and none of my COVID symptoms are serious. The exam is still Monday and it is asynchronous, unlike, I can't say that word. Unlike my wife, I expect you not to cheat. To all.
Wow.
Oh my god.
I love this guy.
He does not miss.
Wait, so okay, who shot him?
I don't know. I want to know more.
But it wasn't serious.
Yeah, that's all we know.
That's so funny.
My wife, I
I
expect you
love
not
how
to
he just
cheat.
has to add his personal shit in there.
I love that he has to diss his wife
Maybe the
still, too.
wife's other man shot him.
Maybe. I thought the email was gonna be like, okay, my injury isn't serious, I'm healing from COVID, and my wife's a bitch. But hey guys, the test is still blah, 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 you know? Just
I want to see a face to this.
Me too.
What school is
This
this?
is all I have. This is all I have.
Look up Patrick Wilson and then the school.
So we don't know what professor he is, like what he teaches, because that'll be so funny if this was like geology or some shit.
Fiction.
He's just good.
or he's like
Acting 101.
theater teacher. Or if he's like a kindergarten teacher.
The midterms will go on, kids.
He's an English teacher, guys. But that's fucking funny, though. I don't know.
Wow, that's so interesting.
Yeah. And then I can tell you some of what this one tweet says. This is how it started, how it's going in email form.
Hilarious.
Another one is, the only thing messier than the divorce is the kitchen floor where, as I've mentioned, I was shot against my will. It was just a quote. I don't
He
know.
said that?
No,
Oh,
it's just,
right,
these
right,
are
right.
replies.
Other people.
These are other people's replies.
How does Twitter work?
It says, I'm guessing the shooting has to do with him being in America. Being American vastly improves your chances of being shot.
Dark?
Another one. Nothing I will ever send to my students will equal this. I am unsure if I am glad or disappointed for being tragically boring.
Imagine being the kid though, who's like, oh man, that sucks, but yes, no midterm. Yes, and then getting that follow-up email and like, fuck! He's alive! Shit!
I do remember, like, in junior high, we had, like, a science test, and I remember, like, the teacher came down with the sickness, and we didn't have to take the test, and I think all the kids were like, yes! Like, no one even gave a fuck if it was, like, pneumonia or whatever the fuck.
Right.
Right.
That's the thing too. It's like technically he didn't need to say any specifics. Just postpone. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
He just went.
Yeah, it's just like TMI to the max.
Yeah, I wonder if a kid, one of the students was like a skeptic. It was like, bullshit. Bullshit.
I think he knew it was funny too. I mean, like, how do you not? I mean, it's just funny.
It's rock bottom. It's rock bottom.
Yeah, happening at once.
That's the thing too. You don't know what your teachers are going through, yo.
You don't. They could be going through some
Teachers
shit.
get a lot of shit. Like, kids are fucking rude.
Yeah. And they still have personal lives they gotta go.
Yeah.
No, and then right now in these times, and then they're forced to do it online, and then they have to learn a whole new system, and it's just fucking stressful. Did you see that one viral video of that teacher? She started crying, and she was just saying about like the testing is ridiculous, and like the materials, it makes no sense. They're teaching them without, or like they're testing them on things that they haven't even been taught yet, and she was just like sobbing, like telling like the school district like what the fuck, pretty
You know
much.
what's crazy to think of too? Is that like we're all older than like a lot of my teachers when I was like in 8th grade.
Yo, that is crazy.
Cause like you look back then, you're like,
They were like 24.
yeah, you're like, but you're like, this bitch is old, right?
Yeah.
And then you get to 25 where you're like, yo, I don't know what I'm doing right now. And then you remember all my teachers were this age. You know what I'm saying? Like, what were they going through when they were trying to teach?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were just fucking kids.
Yeah. From like relationship drama. It's like I had all that shit in like my mid 20s, and like our teachers were fucking.
We're like principal ages now.
Yeah.
Damn, we're old.
How did they run a class of 30 kids?
Right.
I would have just been like, fuck this shit, and I walk out of the classroom.
Right.
That's why you have to respect them for the patience. I do not have that kind of
I
patience.
know.
I would have beat them already.
Especially if you have that one kid that knows how long the pencil sharpener is. And as soon as the teacher starts talking, and technically they can't tell you to sit down because you're not doing anything wrong. You're just like,
Yo, we used to go up there and just roll it all the way till it was small as fuck.
Oh, we old as hell, bro. These kids are watching this like, what are they talking? What does this mean?
What? It's so not satisfying anymore.
The kids have fucking iPads now. They can bring their laptops
Oh
to
shit, yeah,
class.
what am I talking about?
God.
taking notes on their iPad and shit.
They can use their phones. Like teachers are doing like the
They
Sabbath
just
dance
take
and stuff like that.
photos. They just take photos of
They don't write.
No. I'm guessing.
They have telekinesis.
Hey Siri, record these notes.
Right.
Oh shit, it's doing it.
Oh shit.
Yeah. The teachers are holograms now and shit. Like it's fucking.
I remember like being in junior high.
I don't like that.
Like I remember my science teacher singing fucking like getting jiggy with it and like songs that were on the, but she was like 24.
Okay.
Singing songs on the radio.
Oh, her with the big booty?
Oh yeah.
I remember her.
Oh, right.
And then we were like, she's singing this song. That's crazy. She's a teacher. How does she know that song? But then it's like, bro, she was 24, 25.
That's so young.
So old.
Yeah, we thought they were so old and so not cool.
You listen to the radio?
But they were like,
Maybe it's because of the way that they dressed.
Yeah, maybe.
well, they had to professionalize it up for the fucking. Is that a word?
Professionalize it up. You know what? I'm gonna go back to our old yearbook and see if they look
Oh,
like.
they were baddies. No, I had a few like teachers that were like tens.
Nice.
Really?
Tens.
And then you look at your 25-year-old homies now and you're like, God, you're fucking dumb. I
Yeah.
believe like that age is trusted to teach the kids.
No. It's crazy.
Well, I mean, it's just one step above, right? Like
Yeah.
the kids are pretty fucking dumb. So like, that's fine. You don't need a genius. They're gonna waste their time.
Yeah.
Can you imagine Einstein in the fucking classroom trying to like teach the kids like, oh, this is fucking stupid, man.
Low-key, you would see some teachers be flustered when a kid outsmarts them.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I had this when I was in college, there was this annoying ass dude in my class named Ian. Fuck, I hated Ian. This is geography class. And then I remember our teacher was telling us about some trip she took, and she was like, yeah, there were, we saw some stingrays, and then Ian's like, they were manta rays. And she's like, no, Ian, these were stingrays. He's like, not in that part of the ocean. No, they were manta rays. She was getting so pissed.
So annoying.
Oh God,
Who was right?
He's the actually.
I mean, yeah, exactly. I mean, who knows who was actually right? But fuck, I hated Ian. And then one day I went up to her because I didn't like Ian either. When I was trying to test, I was like, hey, miss, whatever her name is, I was like, between you and me, Ian's stupid, right? Don't you hate Ian? She's
Like, you get an A.
She's like, oh, Tim, I don't. Yeah, no, Tim, I don't know. You know, she's just not like trying to answer, but I was like, yeah.
Did
fuck.
y'all ever have a crush on a teacher? Like, I definitely had crushes on teachers for
me,
sure.
older
I didn't
people
have
were
any funny
disgusting.
teachers.
No, but that's the thing. They were in their mid-20s.
Yeah, no, yeah. I could never like be attracted to an older person. I don't know. When I was younger, I just didn't see that.
Bruh.
Oh, I actually had a hot second grade teacher. She was really hot. Yeah.
My Spanish teacher, freshman year, she was a sub though, not the main teacher, the sub. She came in, and man, she was so hot. And then one day she complimented me on my Spanish. She said my pronunciation was really good, and she called me Timoteo, and I was like, oh my.
Oh my goodness, Timoteo.
Timoteo.
Timoteo, I know.
Timoteo.
Teo. I love that.
Timo the potato.
Oh.
Timo the potato.